Praise on the Bashim Kohakodash, the bonus on 3 apostles, a great millstone, and all the shababs that we pushing this truth in sincerity for the four corners of the earth. On the power body are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh, Bashim Haushai, Bashim Kohakodash. So there's going to be a very quick video going into the digital currencies and the coming of the CHIP. Pretty much from this article, or rather more from these sets of articles that we can see here, we can see that 8% of all currency that's in supply is actually physically cash. So when you're seeing these rappers pushing the get rich or die trying mindset, or you're seeing different people push the bag chasing mindset, pretty much that's not a thing. Okay, pretty much what you're dealing with for the most part is a fiat currency. And with the fiat currency is, it's all fiat currency. So okay, let me rephrase that. Pretty much what you're dealing with is the vast majority of currency is digital. And what you need to understand about the digital system is that pretty much they're getting ready to have a monopoly on how that is controlled and distributed throughout the four corners of the earth. And it's the mantra that they've been pushing for the longest time, which is you shall own nothing and be happy with it. That's something that they've been pushing heavy throughout the four corners of the earth. And pretty much, we're already digital. Okay, we're already digital. It's gonna be very easy for them to set up a situation where, the supply chain of the existing cash is turned off. That's gonna be very easy. In fact, I believe for a certain amount of time, they were saying, look, we ain't gonna give you cash anymore because it spreads diseases. Okay, so it's going to be very easy for them to say to then push on and say, look, everything's going to go digital, and we know what's already happening with this digital thing. That's the Book of Revelations, the 13th chapter, coming into full effect, where with the scripture says he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a charagma with it in their right hand or in their forehead. So pretty much what you see and understand is, this currency being digital now is you're going to be a part of that system. You're going to be part of that tracked and traced system of currency throughout the four corners of the earth. And in order for you to be able to make transactions, you're going to have that implanted CHIP. Okay, so in order to access the rest of this cash flow that they're going to leave you with after they tank the stock market, right? After they tank the stock market with whatever situation that they're going to set up in the near future, after they tank that, pretty much what you're going to see is a move towards migrating everything to not only just digital, but also to the internet of bodies, right? Because, you can track and trace, some payments, right? But really quite easily you can move it out the system, right? To a certain limit, up to that 8%, you can move it out the system. But ESO wants more than that. ESO wants to say, right, you got so-called £100,000 in $100,000 in value and whatever. ESO wants to move to a situation where now you can use that on particular things. For example, once they start to have meat rations and they start to have rations on, where you can travel and, what they're bringing out here within the UK, which is going to be the pay per mile system. That's going to be unique to your profile, right? Just like you have the social credit out there within China. Now they're going to amalgamate this whole cashless society with the social credit system, where you're going to be able to be having access to particular things based upon your financial profile, based upon your social credit within the system. And they showed you that within particular movies, man. I believe Time was a movie where they showed you that pretty much if you don't have the time, which is the social credit, you can't access particular things, right? You ain't going to have access to particular things. And they're trying to create two classes, which is going to be the elites and then the rest of the people. So the average Edomite is going to be a two-time loser, right? The average Edomite is going to be a two-time loser. But we already see that we're in a cashless society already right now. Okay, pretty much we're in a cashless society right now. Really, we're just waiting for a crisis so that the whole thing gets migrated onto that amalgamation of the CHIP and the social credit system, which you got some countries throughout the four corners of the earth. They're creating the CHIP. They're using the CHIP already. And you got some places out there, they're already using the social credit system, right? You have one good crisis, they're going to amalgamate everything, man. So, we're in that time, man. We're in that time. And it's beautiful to see these prophecies play out in real time. So without myself, I pray something about you, myself, about you, go, Hakodash, Tabon, and something, the apostles of great millstone, and honestly, brothers, they were pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.